السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله علي الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا وسندنا وأعلانا وأولانا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد. Welcome to Quranic Arabic Academy, Arabic Grammar Made Easy, lesson number 56. رب يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد رسولا. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In this lesson we're going to understand the حروف الجر الزائدة. Today we'll look at the حرف جر من. حروف الجر من، عن، إلى، على، في، كاف، لام، با، تا، واو، مذ، منذ، رب، حتى. As we keep saying, these are the حروف الجر used the most. من، عن، إلى، على، في، كاف، لام، با. شبه الجملة, when there is a jar and majroor, jar majroor or a zarf becomes a شبه الجملة. شبه الجملة must be connected with either فعل, اسم الفاعل, اسم المفعول, صفة, مصدر. If the فعل or اسم الفاعل or any of the above is not present in the sentence, or we cannot make a connection, then we make the فعل or اسم الفاعل محذوف. محذوف means hidden. The hidden فعل can be one of these. كان، ثبت، استقر، وجد. And the hidden اسم الفاعل from the above verbs is كائن، ثابت، مستقر، موجود. حروف الجر الزائدة. We've learned there are three حروف الجر grammatically considered extra. It is called حرف الجر الزائد. Number one is الباء, number two الكاف, number three من. So let's go through them. When does ba becomes or considered extra? In the last lesson we did the ba and the kaf, and we had some examples, but today we're going to learn the حروف الجر min, when it is extra. The حرف الجر الزائد with its اسم المجرور does not become a شبه الجملة, because this حرف الجر is extra. الباء, the ba comes in three places as حرف الجر الزائد. The ba comes for توكيد. Number one place, خبر ليس. Number two, خبر ما المشبهة بليس. And number three, the file of the فعل كفى. Al-Kaf, when the Kaf only comes in one place as حرف الجر الزائد خبر ليس, and it comes only with the word مثل. Okay, so ba in three places, خبر ليس, خبر ما المشبهة بليس, and فاعل kafa. The ba comes to give a stronger meaning, and the kaf comes only in one place as harf jar az-zaid, which is the khabaru laysa, and it only comes with the word mithl. Min. Today we'll look at the harf al-jar min. The min comes in two places as harf al-jar az-zaid. The min harf al-jar az-zaid comes for ta'kidun nafi. When there is nafi meaning, the min gives more stronger negation meaning. So we've learned number one in nafi, and number two is istifham. Okay. So when the jumla starts with the harf nafi, and if we see the min, and we've learned there must be a ismun majrurun nakira after the min. Ismun majrur has to be nakira. So in these two places is nafi and istifham, and the mahal can be any. The mahal can be mubtada, the mahal can be khabar, the mahal can be fa'il, the mahal can be maf'ulun bihi. Okay, all these. So mahal can be anything, but min only comes after these two, harful nafi and istifham. The ismul majrur must be nakira. The ismul majrur must be nakira after the min. So when we see a jumla, it starts with the nafi or istifham, and then we see the harful jar min, then we look, the next ism is that nakira. If it's nakira, this min is az-zaid. If it's ma'rifa, then min is not zaid. The min will be a normal harful jar. We can understand the min, how to find the min as zaid, and where to look for. If the jumla starts with the harf nafi or istifham, and the ism after min is nakira, then we will say this min is harful jar az-zaid. So let's see some examples. Let's start with al-jumla al-fi'liya first. Ma ja'a. By looking at this, we know this jumla starting nafi with ma harful nafi. Ma ja'a min ahadin. So what does this mean? Harful jar zaid means if you delete, if you omit the min, the meaning will not change. Like ma ja'a ahadun. Ma ja'a ahadun. The meaning doesn't change. So ma ja'a min ahadin. So to find out the mahal of the ismul majrur, just remove the min and see what is the mahal is. So ma ja'a min ahadin. What min does is, min, as we said, min comes from ta'kidun nafi. Okay, make the nakira isam even more nakira. So ahad is already nakira. Min is coming to make the ahad more nakira, means to give more emphasis. So here we'll translate no one. Okay, let's analyze that. ما حرف نفي جاء فعل ماضي. Oops. And this slot is fa'il, because we said if you remove the min, but there's no, the meaning does not change. The meaning still remains the same. So ahadun is in the slot of fa'il. Okay. Okay, translate this. ما جاء من أحد. Anyone? No one there? Okay. No one came. ما جاء من أحد. No one came. The Arab will be like this. ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. جاء فعل ماض ناقص not ناقص فعل ماض مبني على الفتح من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب, because all حروف either it is نفي, either it is استفهام, either it is حروف الجر, either it is حروف المشبهة بليس like إن وأخواتها, all the حروفs are مبني and they have no محل in this sentence. أحد, it is فاعل مرفوع محلا مجرور لفظا, and we did learn what does محلا and what does لفظا mean. محلا mean the slot is the word is in, and because it's having the kasra because of harf jar. Harf jar will do its amal on the next word. It will take into jar case, but the mahal is the fa'il. So here we say fa'ilun, and fa'il is always marfu. Marfu'un mahallan, the slot is marfu, but the word is majroor lafzan. Lafzan means you can utter it, ahadin, you can see it is visible. Okay, so this is it. So let me change that. It is ماضي and الماضي. Okay, so ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. جاء فعل ماض مبني على الفتح من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. أحد فاعل مرفوع محلا مجرور لفظا. Okay, let's look at this one. ما أكلت من طعام. ما أكلت من طعام. If you remove the min, it will be ما أكلت طعاما, meaning still the same. ما أكلت طعاما. But if you remove the min, and what is the mahal of the word طعام? We know mahal is مفعول به, but it has a kasra because of min harf jar. And this jumla is starting with harf nafi, which is ma, and after min the ism is nakira. So two conditions, harf nafi and nakira. These two conditions match, the min is harful jar الزائد. ما حرف نفي, أكلت فعل plus the فاعل من طعام, this will be مفعول به. مفعول به. I did not eat any food. Say min gives the meaning of any. طعام is already nakira, it gives us the meaning of any, but min means, for example, ما أكلت طعاما, I did not eat food. I did not eat food. ما أكلت طعاما. What normally we call food, the negation is for that. But starters, possible. So ما أكلت طعاما, this statement does not negate the starters. But if you add the min here, that also includes the starters. Any food, not even starters. Good. So إعراب will be ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. أكلت فعل ماض مبني على السكون لاتصاله بتاء الفاعل، وتاء الفاعل ضمير متصل مبني على الضم في محل رفع فاعل. So in the past I think we did this the Arab or the pronouncing wrong. Okay, so this is how we pronounce it. It's في محل رفع فاعل, in the mahal of the rafa of the fa'il. All this will be mudaf and mudaf ilayh. So whenever we see fi mahalli, whatever the rest we make as mudaf and mudaf ilayh. So we already mentioned the fa'il here, fa'il, but the mahal of the rafa of the fa'il. في محل رفع فاعل. If you say في محل نصب مفعول به. Okay, in the past we say في محل رفع فاعل. في محل رفع مفعول به. That was wrong, because we already mentioned here, don't we? فاعل, we mentioned here مفعول. So this is how you write في محل رفع فاعل، في محل رفع مبتدأ, for example في محل رفع خبر. So whatever after محل we make it مضاف مضاف إليه. Right. من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. طعام مفعول به منصوب محلا مجرور لفظا. طعام مفعول به منصوب محلا مجرور لفظا. All right, to correct few things here. So this is Madi, this is مفعول به, and this is مبني. Okay, so over here let's add plus the fa'il. I think that's all. Not equal. فالماضي plus the fa'il. ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. أكلت فعل ماض مبني على السكون لاتصاله بتاء الفاعل, because فعل ماضي when it is مبني على السكون, when تاء الفاعل is attached, so we have تاء الفاعل okay, which is the تاء المخاطب واحد مذكر, and the T واحد مؤنث, the تما for مثنى, تم for جمع, and تن the جمع مؤنث, and the تو is واحد متكلم. So any of the ضمير متصل is attached to a فعل, then فعل ماضي, especially فعل ماضي, is مبني على السكون. Okay, so now understand why does mean comes as extra to give a stronger meaning, to emphasize. What is the rule? Rule is mean coming after حرف النفي. Doesn't have to be straight after, it can be after many words, as long as it is after حرف النفي. Or number two, after istifham, could be after many words, it doesn't have to be straight away. Number two condition is the ism after harful jar min is nakira. So both conditions are matching here. So this noon is, sorry, this min is harful jar az-zaid. Right, let's look at another example. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu ma min ilahin, ma min ilahin. Do we have harf nafi here? Yes, we do. Do we have nakira ism after min? Yes, we have. So this min is extra. غير الله, ما من إله غير الله. Okay, if we analyze the ma, again harf nafi. Okay, so because this min is extra, so what is the mahal of ilahin, the slot? What is the slot the word ilahin is in? Anyone? Because the jumla ismiya, we either make mubtada, we either make a khabar. So what is the slot? What is the mahal of the word ilah? Okay, I've got one saying Mubtada. What is the rule of Mubtada? We've learned Mubtada normally is Ma'rifah. Mubtada normally is Ma'rifah. And Khabar normally is Nakira. But if you are thinking Ilahin is Nakira, how is it possible Ilah to be Mubtada? The rule is Mubtada is normally, not always, normally Ma'rifah. That means sometimes it can be Nakira. So today we learn a rule here. A Mubtada can be Nakira if it comes after Nafi. If it comes after Nafi. Yes, Mubtada. So Mubtada can be Nakira if it comes after Nafi. Okay? Yeah, this is the rule. Mubtada can be Nakira if it comes after Nafi. Ghayrullahi will be the khabar. But what is the rule of khabar? Khabar is normally nakira, but sometimes it also can be ma'rifah. In this case, Ghayrullah is ma'rifah. Any ism is mudaf to ma'rifah. We've learned the 7 types of ma'rifah. One of them is al-mudaf ila al-ma'rifah. So lafz Allah is ma'rifah. Okay. And this word is mudaf to ma'rifah. This word automatically comes ma'rifah. Here we have no choice. Ghayrullahi. We have no choice to bring a nakira ism. We have to bring a ma'rifah ism. That's why. Okay. Now, what is this min? Is it this min harful jar asli or harful jar az-zaid? Yeah, anyone? How can we tell this harful jar is asli or zaid? It is zaid because 2 conditions have matched. Number 1, the nafi, this harful jar coming after nafi, and the word after harful jar is nakira. So this min is a zaid. I can translate this. Ma min ilahin. Remember, ilahin is already nakira, but min makes the ilah more nakira and give us the stronger meaning of this statement. Ma min ilahin ghayrullahi. ما من إله غير الله. Oh yeah, in the slot of khabar, we have a phrase, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Yep. Okay, well done. There is no God, or there is no ilah, if you want to say that, other than Allah. There is no God other than Allah. إعراب ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب إله مبتدأ مرفوع محلا مجرور لفظا غير خبر مرفوع وعلامة رفع ضمة الظاهرة على آخره وهو مضاف الله لفظ الجلالة مضاف إليه مجرور وعلامة جره الكسرة الظاهرة على آخره. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so this is the analyzing and analyzing in full. Okay, so the next example is exactly similar to this. So I want everyone, we have in the class, everyone to translate the next one, please. Not just one or two people. I want everyone to take part in this. The next example is similar to this. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Exactly or similar to this. Anyone will be able to translate. Hal is a question, yeah? Because we've learned min harf jar comes extra after nafi, which we had examples. Now the example here is after istifham. Istifham means hal, means is, a question. Is. هل من خالق غير الله هل من خالق غير الله. Okay, exactly almost the same, only the hal different. It was ma nafi. Over here instead of ilahin it is khaliqin. So the tarkib will be harf istifham, which is hal. Min khaliqin, the slot is mubtada, and the ghayrullahi is the khabar. In khabar we have a phrase mudaf mudaf ilayh. Now translate. هل من خالق غير الله. We know this min is harful jar az-zaid because both conditions have matched. Number one, this min is coming after istifham, and the ism after min is nakira. So the min 100% it is extra. Hal is a question. Istifham. Yes. Okay, I have only 4 people. Come on, rest. No? You've decided not to take part in it? Or you've just, your computer is on, but you are not present. You've gone for a cup of tea. I wish I could see who's in the class. I only can see your name when you are messaging. Otherwise, I don't see your name. Okay, it's up to you. You've decided not to translate this. It's very easy. Hal is Mubtada. The structure tells us is there. Is there. Min khaliqin. Khaliqin, creator. It is nakira. Min makes it more nakira. Any. Is there any creator? And we know Ghayrullahi, other than Allah. Is there any creator other than Allah? إعراب هل حرف استفهام مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. خالق مبتدأ مرفوع محلا مجرور لفظا. And the rest is the same. غير خبر مرفوع وعلامة رفع الضمة ظاهرة على آخره وهو مضاف. الله لفظ الجلالة مضاف إليه مجرور وعلامة جره الكسرة الظاهرة على آخره. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Next example. Let's see if we can translate this, and I'm sure we can. جملة اسمية. So look for مبتدا and look for خبر. Because we are doing harful jar الزائد, which is min, obvious the examples will be for min. هل من عمل هل من عمل أقوم به هل من عمل أقوم به. Do we see حرف الجر? Yes. Is it أصلي or is it زائد? Let's confirm it. Min is coming after istifham. Number 2, after min, the ism is nakira. So yes, this min is extra. What is the mahal of amal? Anyone? What is the slot of the word amal? Jumla ismiya needs mubtada and khabar. So amal has to be in one of the slot. Either it is mubtada or it is khabar. No, not yet. I did not ask you to translate yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So amal, we can say it is nakira, but we have learned mubtada is normally ma'rifa. Mubtada can be nakira, as we've learned, if it comes after Nafi, number one. Yes. Number two, mubtada can be nakira if it comes after istifham. So we have hal istifham, the mubtada can be nakira. So hal harf istifham min amalin, the start is mubtada. Okay. There's few other two places or three other rules when mubtada can be nakira. We'll learn them slowly. Today we've learned two of them. If nakirism comes after harful nafi or nafi, or nakirism comes after istifham, then the mubtada can be nakira. So hal min amalin, we have mubtada, so the rest will be the khabar. Aqumu, qama yaqumu is a fail, so the rest will be jumla fi'liya. So it will be the khabar, but within the khabar we have aqumu, fi'l mudari plus the fa'il, and bihi is a jar majroor, will be muta'alliq of aqumu, muta'alliq. Okay. So over here, the word amal normally means work, not deeds. Again, the context of the sentence will tell us is the meaning of deed. The literal meaning of amal is work. Yeah? So we'll try to translate work first. If it doesn't fit, then we'll translate deed. Okay. Qama yaqumu, as we've learned many times, to stand up. Qama yaqumu, to stand up. But when qama yaqumu comes with harful jar bi, it has many other meanings. Okay? It has many other meanings. Even without harf jar ba, qama yaqumu also means to establish. Okay? Like qad qamati salatu, qamati salah. No? It is established. So when qama yaqumu comes with harful jar ba, it gives many other meaning. One of the meaning here is according to the work amal, to do. Qama yaqumu will mean here to do. Okay. Now we can translate. Hal min amalin aqumu bihi. And remember, we are connecting this jumla fi'liya with the khabar. And when we connect a jumla to anything, in that jumla there must be damir a'id. Damir a'id. So we want to have a damir, want to return back to word amal. So that damir has to match in gender and in number. In gender and in number. So do you see a damir over here, which we can call a damir a'id? That will be the connector. Without that, you cannot connect a jumla to other things. Over here, the ha, yes, the damir ha is mufrad mudhakkar. So it's amal, mufrad mudhakkar. I can translate, hal min amalin aqumu bihi. So remember, قام يقوم, if it comes with حرف الجر با, it can mean fulfill, execute. It also means to do. عمل, work, mean any work. Okay. هل is the structure will tell us there. Is there. من عمل, any work. Is there any work? Is there any work? أقوم به, that I can do. أقوم به, that I can do. Yes. Is there any work that I can do? هل من عمل, is there any work? أقوم به, that I can fulfill, I can do, I can execute. But simple is I can do. Right. هل حرف نفي استفهام مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب من حرف جر زائد مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. عمل مبتدأ مرفوع محلا مجرور لفظا. أقوم به will be a جملة. الجملة فعلية. Let's analyze the جملة فعلية. أقوم فعل مضارع. فعل مضارع مرفوع وعلامة رفعه الضمة الظاهرة على آخره والفاعل ضمير. How did I forget that to change? والفاعل ضمير مستتر وجوبا تقديره أنا. الباء حرف جر مبني على الكسر لا محل له من الإعراب. الهاء ضمير متصل مبني على الكسر في محل جر اسم مجرور. Okay, we have a محل here, so remember this is how we write. في محل جر اسم مجرور. Now we have a جار مجرور شبه جملة وشبه الجملة من الجار والمجرور متعلق بأقوم. أقوم is a جملة فعلية والجملة الفعلية في محل رفع خبر. والجملة الفعلية في محل رفع خبر. Okay, so let me change this. Is مضارع مرفوع وعلامة رفعه is not مضاف, so let's take that. Okay, that's it. That's all we have. أقوم فعل مضارع مرفوع وعلامة رفعه ضمة ظاهرة على آخره والفاعل ضمير مستتر وجوبا تقديره أنا. الباء حرف جر مبني على الكسر لا محل له من الإعراب. الهاء ضمير متصل مبني على الكسر في محل جر اسم مجرور. Okay, because all the ضمير has a محل. وشبه الجملة من الجار والمجرور متعلق بأقوم والجملة الفعلية في محل رفع خبر. Okay, next example is the one of the ayah, famous ayah. Okay, no problem. Right, let's see if we can recognize this ayah. Ma, starting with a nafi. Ma tara. Yes, you have guessed it. ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت. من تفاوت. Is there any harful jar? Yes, we see, which is fi. Is fi one of the harful jar az-zaid? No. So we don't look at fi. We look at ba, we look at kaf, we look at min. But ba and kaf gone. We already run them. Today we're doing min. So let's look for min. Yes, we have a min here. Is min coming after nafi? Yes, the ma is nafi. Is there a nakira word after min? Yes. So this min is zaid. Harf zaid. By looking at it, see the slots and the words, which is fail, which is ism, which is harf. Easily we can scan it quickly. ما حرف نفي ترى فعل مضارع and في خلق الرحمن the slot is متعلق. Slot is متعلق. ترى, because حرف jar في cannot be zaid anyway, it's asli. So jar in متعلق we have two phrases, phrase within a phrase. The bigger phrase is في حرف الجار, then مجرور. In حرف jar مجرور slot we have مضاف and مضاف إليه. So if you remove min, what will be? ما ترى تفاوتا. ما ترى تفاوتا. مفعول به. Okay, مفعول به. تفاوت, crack. تفاوت in consistency. تفاوت flows. Okay, crack, fault, anything. So في jar خلق الرحمن مجرور. In jar مجرور we have مضاف and مضاف إليه, and we cannot make this jar مجرور because this mean is extra. Yeah. So ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت. ترى over here the fa'il is أنت, you. So ما ترى. So this ترى, it is فعل مضارع. Can we translate the present or the future? Present habitual, present continuous, or future? ما ترى continuous. Okay, continuous. So that you will not see is in the future. Continuous, you don't see. You don't see any crack. in khalq, creation, in the creation of Ar-Rahman. Yeah? You don't see any inconsistency. You don't see any crack. You don't see any faults. You do not see in the creation of the Most Merciful any inconsistency. إعراب ما حرف نفي مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب ترى فعل مضارع مرفوع وعلامة رفع الضمة المقدرة because فعل مضارع is مرفوع and it shows إعراب with the ضمة, but over here we don't see ضمة. Why? Because ضمة is مقدر. الضمة المقدرة على آخره. Why don't we see it? Why isn't it visible? منع من ظهور الثقل. ضمة on the is heavy. والفاعل ضمير مستتر وجوبا تقديره أنت. في حرف جر مبني على السكون لا محل له من الإعراب. خلق اسم مجرور وعلامة جره الكسرة الظاهرة على آخره وهو مضاف. الرحمن مضاف إليه مجرور وعلامة جر الكسرة الظاهرة على آخره which is the متعلق. من حرف جر زائد مبني على الكسر لا محل له من الإعراب. تفاوت مفعول به منصوب محلا مجرور لفظا. So over here we can add one more thing. شبه الجملة في خلق الرحمن. So over here after الرحمن over here we can say وشبه الجملة من الجار والمجرور متعلق بترى. Okay, we have a fail present in the sentence, so we can connect شبه الجملة to this fail. So this mean we're talking about, it is the mean الزائد, and the next ism after mean, it is in the mahal of the slot, but the Arab or the sign of Arab, the sign of Arab will be according whatever it is before it. So before halful jar, so it is the slot is mafulun bihi and it is mansub. We'll say mansubun mahallan but majrurun lafzan. Alright, so let's end the lesson here, and this is the end of lesson 56. So let's see if we have covered everything about harful jar. We've learned harful jar, we've learned their function, we've learned harful jar and majrur become shibhul jumla, and we've learned when a jumla comes after a nakira ism, it is sifat, and when jumla comes after ma'rifa, it is hal. And we've learned the huruf al-jar az-zaid, and we can inshallah start the next topic in the next lesson inshallah. So we'll see in the next lesson. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.